March 27th, A Word in Season to the Weary by Brother Bakht Singh. So I prayed to the God of heaven. Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 4. Many people advertise their faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, but when troubles come they begin to weep. They give hints about their financial need to other people in many subtle ways. Sometimes even in their prayers they pray loudly. But in the case of Nehemiah we do not find anything of the sort. He did not make any request to the king even though he was the foremost among his servants, and had every opportunity for getting any of his petitions granted. Instead, he first prayed to the God of heaven before he could express his request to this earthly king. He prayed that God would grant him wisdom to make his request in a proper way. Thus he depended upon God for each word that had to be spoken by him before the king. As a result of this, when he made the request before the king could see that he was a man of God and the words which he spoke were the words of God. Nehemiah only requested the king for permission to leave, in exactly the same manner as government employees apply for leave when they need it. Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 5. At that time he was badly in need of a large amount of money for the work which was before him. He could have easily requested the king for financial help, and the king too, being so great, could have readily helped him. But Nehemiah did not want to depend upon the king's money for God's work. And we see that the king was not only pleased to grant him permission to go to Jerusalem, verse 6, but he also sent with him captains of his army and bands of horsemen for his protection on the way, verse 9. Thus we see that when we go upon our knees with any burden, we not only have the privilege to be led and governed by him, but also find every provision being made for our safety and success. So Nehemiah reached Jerusalem ready for the task before him.